Xin chào mọi người, tôi là Mimi Hà Trần, đến từ Australia Migration Lawyers. Chúng tôi ở đây để giúp đỡ bạn. What I love about working in migration law is that it sits at the intersection of law and humanity. Every inquiry represents a real person, often at a moment of uncertainty, transition, or vulnerability. You're not just dealing with legal processes, you're dealing with people's lives. A visa isn't just a piece of paper. To me, it's a seed planted into unfamiliar ground. It doesn't promise success on its own, but with the right environment, guidance, and care, it can grow into opportunities, stability, and a promising future. I was first introduced to migration law during my university placement, when I had the opportunity to work at a migration law firm, and that's where I unexpectedly found real meaning in the work. Most of my background is in hospitality and event management, where customer service, adaptability, and dealing with people in high-stress situations were part of my everyday experience. I've also worked in roles where I supported vulnerable clients, which taught me the importance of patience, empathy, and clear communication. When I entered the migration space, everything I had learned came together. I could see very clearly how having the right migration lawyer at the right time can completely change a person's life. You never know who you're going to speak to when you're picking up the phone. Someone might be calm, confused, or completely overwhelmed. And your job is to meet them where they are. Having gone through the migration journey to Australia on a visa myself, I understand how transformative it can be. And now I want to contribute to helping others navigate the same journey with clarity and support. Coming from outside the legal world, I expected a formal legal setting at AML. However, I was struck by how supportive and collaborative the culture is. There's a clear sense of care for both clients and colleagues, which is reflected in the way the team works. One inquiry that really stayed with me wasn't interesting in the usual sense. It was confronting and deeply human. It involved a client who reached out while she was in a psychiatric hospital following the impact of domestic abuse. From the moment I heard her voice, I could sense how vulnerable and trapped she felt. At that point, my focus wasn't on the visa. It was on listening, reassuring that she wasn't alone and she would be supported. I immediately reached out to our team to ensure that she could speak to one of our lawyers on the same day because she needed help, not later, but then. She was able to have the consultation and she's now being taken care and supported by our team. Knowing that we could step in quickly and provide protection during such a critical moment is something that truly stays with me. It reminds me why this work matters, especially for women who arrive in a new country without family, without support, and in extremely vulnerable circumstances at times. Even though I'm not the one signing the legal documents, seeing a visa granted notification always makes me feel a sense of relief and joy at the same time. It's incredibly rewarding to know that you played a part in that outcome. When people feel secure in their status, they're able to contribute fully to work, community, and to society. By helping people navigate migration with clarity and dignity, AML helps build a stronger and more cohesive Australia. If you're looking for migration advice, reach out to Australia Migration Lawyers today. We're here to help.